What is up, guys, and welcome back to another cheat day video. As I told you guys last week, this week I wanted to do a kind of international cheat day where I eat foods from different countries and try out different stuff. And yeah, today I just want to eat as many different food items from as many different countries as possible. Little disclaimer here, obviously I cannot make everything 100% authentic like you guys know it when you're from that country. It's just for me to try the flavors and at least approach some of your national dishes and see what this is all about. But yeah, just wanted to say that, guys, this is just a fun video. I'm just trying to get as close to the authentic as possible, and sometimes that's just not possible. So still, I wanted to try out different things, and maybe I do a part 2 where I eat completely different foods from different countries. But anyways, let's get this video started this morning with some French food. Not only French though. All right, first up, from France, the croissant, and it's still warm, but it got squished because I dropped the bag. But yeah, a croissant it's a classic, a French classic, and the best croissant I think I ever had was in Paris and from a French bakery in Germany. Croissant, ladies and gentlemen, very good. I was in Paris last year with a friend of mine, and I had fantastic food. I think that France has probably the best pastries in the world, for my taste. I had macarons as well. Choux. This is taking me back. French item number 1, done. Next up, we have another French pastry. It's a pain au chocolat, which means pretty much chocolate bread. Usually not a big fan, but this is good. Good chocolate inside. To my French people out there, what's your favorite French pastry? Honestly, I couldn't tell you because there's so much good stuff. Bread. Oh, but this, I really enjoy this one. Usually not a big fan of chocolate in something, but this is good. Next up, we're leaving France and we're taking a trip to Italy. So I was many times in Italy, and one thing I really loved was ciabatta with tomato mozzarella. So to me, this is authentic Italian. I was in Rome, and maybe it's just a tourist classic, but ciabatta is in fact Italian. So let's dive into this. Very good. I just love the combination of pesto, mozzarella, and tomatoes. And the fresh ciabatta. Delicious. To me, by the way, it's not weird to eat that for breakfast. When I grew up in Germany, for breakfast we would always have like bread and butter and cheese and sausage and all this stuff. Not really a sweet breakfast. I really like ciabatta. Alright guys, that was Italy. Second last, we have another pastry. Oh, that has been squished. No! We got a Danish. And I looked this up because I thought maybe this is just called a Danish, but it was actually invented in Denmark around 1850. So visit or trip to Denmark. It's a puff pastry and a cheese cream. And that's nice. I had a Danish before, but it had vanilla pudding in it, but this is more like cream cheese. Makes sense. The texture is pudding-like too. Very enjoyable. I also wanted to get a Stroopwafel to represent the Netherlands, but it was so hard I couldn't find a Stroopwafel. Maybe later today. I love Stroopwafels. And that was almost last item, but I actually found this in the supermarket. It's a fruit bun and it's a Jamaican pan de fruta, a product of Jamaica. So we're leaving Europe and we are trying a fruit bun. I have no idea what this is, but I'm excited to try this. Hope this is authentic. Ooh, this is dense. So it looks like this. I think we have something similar in Germany. This has very interesting spices in it. It has like, I think, raisins in it. And you get a hit of cinnamon, but then it's not really cinnamon. I don't think I can eat the whole thing right now because it's very dense and dry. Maybe, can you let me know in the comments, what are you supposed to eat with this? Are you supposed to eat it by itself? Or are you eating it with a spread or something? I would really like to know. It's just too dense for me and I don't have anything to drink, so I'll have this later. It's good though, I like it. It reminds me of fruit bread I had in Germany, like for Christmas, Fruchtstollen, because of the spices in it. But yeah, that's actually not bad. Gonna be safe for later. All right, guys. This was breakfast. I had 4 different countries. Yeah, 4 different countries, and I'm super excited for what is to come. Like I said, please don't kill me. I know most of the food is not gonna be authentic. I'm just trying to get at least an idea of national dishes, and I'm stoked for this. So see you in a little bit. Alright guys, so we are back for lunch and I have different foods from different countries. Like I said again, to the best of my abilities, what I can find here, and as far as I'm familiar with, knowing, okay, this could be from that region. What we got here is actually chicken adobo, which is from the Philippines. We had a nanny when we were little, and she was from the Philippines, and she would cook amazing food, and she would make chicken adobo. So that's what we got here. I had to get that. Swedish meatballs, I'm familiar with that. You can find that at IKEA. I looked it up, it is from Sweden. Then sweet and sour Korean style noodle. I don't know if they're actually from Korea. They said Korean style, but they have sweet and sour sauce to them. I hope so. That would be Korea. I have chocolate that I found, which is from Israel. I mean, chocolate is not invented in Israel, but it's a product of Israel. I don't know if you can see that. So I wanted to get some food from Israel. And a guava tres leches cake. It was written that this was from Colombia, but don't quote me on this. So yeah, I am excited for lunch. It's not huge portions, but it's all different kinds of food. And I want to start with the Korean noodles and try them for you guys. Guys, as unappetizing as they look, they're really delicious actually. It's like noodles, but they taste, it's not normal spaghetti. And then the sweet sour sauce. These were actually pretty delicious. Let me know in the comments down below if that's something you have in Korea. I don't know what spices were in there, but it was vegan too. Let's get into the chicken adobo. Oh, don't leave me. The chicken adobo is not as I remembered it, because the way I remember is it was with a fish sauce, balsamic vinegar, soy sauce, garlic and chili sauce, and then sugar. So it was like sweet spicy. This does I can't even talk. This doesn't taste anything like the chicken adobo I remember. So to my friends in the Philippines, how do you make chicken adobo? Adobo. It's not adobe. I mean, it tastes nice, but like I said, nothing like the chicken adobo I know. All right, so that was different just because I'm not familiar with that kind of adobo. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below, what is the traditional Philippine chicken adobo? Next up, we have the Swedish meatballs and pasta. I was excited for this. This is exactly how I remember it. I have this before, and I think I even had that at IKEA, and that's exactly how I remember it. The meatballs are a little, what's the word? Plain? Bland. This dish is missing salt. But I really like the gravy sauce and the concept of that dish. The concept. Oh my god, what is wrong with me today? Whew, that was good. Just the ones that what I chose, like the dish itself is great, but just this particular meal was a little bland. Anyways, moving on to dessert, we have the guava tres leches cake, apparently from Colombia, but I also read that it's a big dessert in the whole Latin America. So let's try this. Ooh yeah, look at this. Tres leches means pretty much 3 milks. I remember this cake from when I had this from the Caribbean Grill. I think it's just this brand. The one I had before was really good. This is okay, it's just the brand I chose. But this would be really good. Oh well, it's still not bad. Ooh. And last but not least, chocolate from Israel. It has Smarties in it. I don't know if that's a classic. I just saw that it was international product, so let's try this chocolate. I gotta say though, my mom is Swiss, so I personally think Switzerland has probably one of the best chocolates. So no offense to nobody. It is not bad. I like the crunch in it from the Smarties. I usually don't like Smarties, but in this chocolate, they go really well. I actually really like this chocolate. And that is lunch, guys. That was delicious. I am curious to know what you guys thought of this. If there was anything that was remotely authentic. It was interesting to me. Nothing too new. I think I'm gonna save the new stuff for dinner. But yeah, back to some errands and then back to you guys. Welcome back, guys, and welcome to a dinner after a long day, but I'm actually looking really forward to all of this. So what we got here is, or are 6 different countries again. We have chicken tikka masala. I had such a hassle to get Indian food today. It was a nightmare, but I ended up getting at least chicken tikka masala, and I'm really excited because a lot of you guys wanted me to try Indian food, and I promise you guys I will go back to a restaurant and try more authentic Indian food, but this is what I could come up with today. We have coffee cake, which originally is from Germany, so I thought I'd include Germany. We have enchiladas with tomatillo, which is from Mexico. We have pierogies. I googled. It's weird, but like what I found is that pierogies originated in Poland. So I said these are Polish. They're filled with spinach and feta, so that might not be so Polish. But yeah, let me know, pierogies. Where in the world do you eat pierogies? What do you guys think or know is the origin? Because yeah, I had many different things telling me what the origin was. And we have shepherd's pie to go to good old England. On my presentation plate. And we have a Mr. Big Bar, which is from Canada. And I would say, let's get this started. Alrighty, first up I want to start with a pierogi that I burned a little bit. The burnt part tastes actually pretty good. I really like this. They taste like a dumpling, or they look like a dumpling, but the dough is different. They really surprised me. I really like those. I love those. Very positively surprised by those. Would get again anytime. Alrighty. Next up, I want to get into these enchiladas. And they're very messy, so I'm just going to... Those are filled with chicken, tomatillo, salsa, and cheese. Delicious. I want to check real quick. I was dead serious that enchiladas are from Mexico. I just want to make sure. Originated in Mexico. It's a rolled up tortilla. All right, let's get into the shepherd's pie. I personally really like shepherd's pie because it's meat, it's comfort food, it's gravy, it's mashed potatoes, so I'm a big fan. Alright, this is still hot. I'm gonna give this a little break, but let's get into the chicken tikka masala. And I'm just really excited to try this because I don't think I ever tried chicken tikka masala. I need to try more Indian food. Let's give this a try. It's slightly sour. But has a very refreshing taste to it. I mean, I know this is not the real deal, but it gives me an idea, and it's really tasty. That was tasty. I need to find a good Indian restaurant here. Let me know in the comments what Indian dish I should try. It was very difficult to find any kind of Russian or Ukrainian food. It was also difficult to find African food here. So the options I chose are on a hunch that I found them. Back to my shepherd's pie. I hope it cooled down a little bit. I'm actually gonna mix this. I don't know if you're supposed to do this, but I'm doing it. It's hot. That was delicious though. A little bit bland. Could use more salt, but not bad at all. All right, and almost last, we have the coffee cake from Germany, and I never had coffee cake. Even though I am German, but yeah, never heard of coffee cake, but it originated in Germany apparently, so cheers. I hate that they call this coffee cake because I don't like coffee in my dessert. This has no coffee in it. This actually is a pound cake with cinnamon streusel. This is really tasty. I never found this to buy in Germany. Maybe we call it differently. But this is not coffee and it's fantastic. I loved the coffee cake. Whew. All right, guys, last but not least, Mr. Big from Canada. What is it? It's peanut butter wafer? I don't know. But it looks, oh no, I think it has Rice Krispie inside. This is a big candy bar too. So it has rice puffs, wafer, peanuts, and caramel. At first I was like, but big bar. And that's it for the cheat day. Guys, last week I told you that I would get my own flavor at Monster Muffins, and I did. It's a carrot cake flavor. It's amazing. I love it. It's so good. If you want to check it out, go to the link in my description. Also, if you use Livia, you get 10% off. I just can highly recommend to get yourself some treats from Monster Muffins because they're amazing. And my friend, she actually makes them all herself. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if I should do a second part where I try completely different countries. And yeah, let me know what was authentic and what was not so authentic. Like I said, I tried. No offense to anybody. I love you guys so much, and I see you in the next one. Bye bye.